Addis Ababa, Africa's political capital. Addis Ababa is the capital and largest city of Ethiopia. It is located on a well-watered plateau surrounded by hills and mountains, in the geographic center of the country. Addis, as it's simply known, stands at 2,400 meters above the sea level, making it the highest capital in Africa, and the fourth highest capital in the world after La Paz in Bolivia, Quito in Ecuador and Bogotá in Colombia. Home to the African Union, important United Nations branches, and home to many organizations with their bases in Africa, Addis Ababa is often referred to as the capital of Africa. One of Africa's most important cities, Addis Ababa is home to over 4.7 million people, sprawling over 200 square miles, housing a startling variety of historical and cultural attractions. Addis Ababa boasts monumental architecture and all of the grandeur that make the city stand out from the rest. Great churches, mosques, and museums offer respite, solace, education, and inspiration to travelers from around the world. Meanwhile, traditional Ethiopian food and dance are on constant display throughout the city. Addis Ababa is a place where authentic Ethiopian culture is on full display. Whether you're drawn by its history, its art, or its cuisine, there's plenty to be surprised in this city. It's impossible to separate Ethiopian culture, that unparalleled Ethiopian-ness, from coffee. The Ethiopian coffee is widely considered as the best coffee in Africa. The traditional Ethiopian coffee, which is roasted by hand, ground using a mortar and pestle, and brewed in a traditional clay coffee pot known as a jabina, can easily be found at nearly all Ethiopian restaurants and all over the streets. The delicious Ethiopian version of a macchiato is worth a try. Many foreigners confess to being unable to start their days without two of them. Ethiopians are superb dancers. Regardless of age, all Ethiopians appear to relish the chance to hit the dance floor. Addis Ababa residents primarily depend on the light rail transportation system that runs through much of the city, and operates 7 days a week. Cost of tickets come at an affordable price, and all destinations are marked in English as well as Amharic. Minibuses are also a great way to get around the city, and tickets prices are often very cheap. You can hail a minibus anywhere that it is safe to stop. Inside, the conductor will call out the destination, and if it is yours, get in and pay when requested. Addis Ababa's urban parks are one of the most beautiful in Africa. The city has some of the most beautiful urban parks on the continent, which are well reserved and maintained, and also have natural features that attract many every day. Apart from that, the city's urban parks also carry the history of many African societies, and embody generational legacy of Ethiopia and Ethiopians, as well as a beautiful zoo with a good number of wild animals. The National Museum of Ethiopia, which is in Addis Ababa, contains a plethora of cultural artifacts, and other archaeological artifacts, like the precious stelae and statues from the famous Aksum Empire. Its most notable exhibit is the cast of Lucy, a female skeleton of the Australopithecus afarensis species, discovered in Ethiopia in 1974 and dating back as far as 3.2 million years. It is the oldest and most complete hominid skeleton ever discovered, which was found in the northeastern Danakil Desert. St. George's Cathedral and Museum. One of the most well-recognized places of worship and icons of Addis Ababa is St. George's Cathedral. The compound is located on the top of a hill, overlooking the Menelik II Square. To the side of the cathedral is a museum which is worth a quick stroll. It's filled with memorabilia from the ancient church and a collection of religious writings, Ethiopian crosses and clothing. Inside the church you can walk in a circle around the cathedral, observing an incredible set of paintings portraying both scenes from the Bible and from Ethiopian history. The staple food in Ethiopia is injera, a spongy great pancake made from teff grain flour. It's fermented to become sour, and feels like a pancake. Along with injera, Ethiopian food consists of spice-filled curries, vegetables, and lots of meat if you prefer to have one. Eating Ethiopian food is easily one of the best things to do in Addis Ababa. The hospitality industry in Addis Ababa is booming. One of the various reasons for this development is due to the increase of the number of international organizations in the city, increase of foreign direct investment, and the growth of the Ethiopian Airlines, which is Africa's largest airline in terms of passengers carried, destinations served, fleet size, and revenue. Addis Ababa has a range of hotels with world-class facilities and services, as well as good customer service. Entoto Natural Park. At 3,200 meters in elevation, approximately 6.7 kilometers, 4 miles, from Addis Ababa Central Business District, Entoto Natural Park is sort of the roof of Addis Ababa. A steep climb or car ride up to Entoto Hill is definitely worth the effort, as it gives you the spectacular view of the sprawling capital, which is fully equipped with various indoor and outdoor facilities including sports centers, library, entertainment, restaurants and coffee shops, an artificial lake and fountains, walkways, bike, scooter and cart routes. Entoto Natural Park is a one must-visit place in Addis Ababa. The Lion of Judah. After being relocated back to Ethiopia from Rome in the 60s, the symbol of Ethiopian monarchy, the Lion of Judah is a prominent symbol in the Rastafari movement. It represents Emperor Haile Selassie I, and stands as a symbol of strength, kingship, pride and African sovereignty. Ethiopia's fashion industry is one of the most interesting one on the continent, and it's on full display in Addis Ababa. Due to its rich history which dates back many centuries ago, and its thriving leather industry, Ethiopia's fashion industry is highly rated. Its fast-developing leather industry has attracted many to invest in the country. Every year Ethiopia exports tons of locally made shoes, leather items including gloves, bags and small leather articles to different parts of the world. Ethiopia's leather products are one of the best in Africa and are in high demand globally. For lovers of Africa's fashion and design, Addis Ababa is a must-visit place. The capital's ethnological museum is considered to be one of the finest on the continent. Intricately arranged exhibits narrate the story of Ethiopia and its peoples, all spanning 2 floors of the former residence of Emperor Haile Selassie, whose rooms are preserved in nearly their original state and open to visitors. The Ethnological Museum is the first university museum in Ethiopia. That is all that we have for today. You can also share with us what you think about the city of Addis Ababa. And please do not forget to like, sharing this video with your friends and family, and to subscribe to our channel if it's your first time here.